Good evening! Today I am doing the Twisted the Clown look from the new American Horror Story Freak Show. For this I blocked out my eyebrows. If you want to see how I've done this before, I'll leave a link here. Taking white face paint, I'm just covering up the blocked out eyebrows and creating a white base all over. I'm stippling a damp sponge over the eyebrows. That will ensure that they're completely covered. Once your base is done, I'm then taking some cotton wool and I'm unravelling it, rolling it into long, small pieces. I'm then placing these pieces around the face, starting at the top of the forehead and working my way around to finally stop in line with the ears. Dip a sponge in some liquid latex and just stipple the latex over these pieces of cotton wool. Once the liquid latex is dry, add another few layers of this just to make it look stronger. If you don't have liquid latex, you can also use PVA glue, that'll work just as well. Now using a black eyeshadow and a small brush, what I'm doing is I'm just sketching out where I want the mouth to go. This part's really hard to explain, so just try and copy it as much as possible. In the show, Twisty's mouth is actually a mask, so what I'm doing now is I'm sketching out the outline of where I want the actual mouth to go, for example the teeth and stuff, and then after that what I'll do is I'll outline where I want the outside of the mask to go. Now what I'm doing is I'm sketching out where the top lip is going to go. From here I'm drawing the outline of the actual mask itself. Now I'm drawing in the bottom lip. Like before, I'm taking some cotton wool and I'm shaping it to fit the outside of the actual mask itself. As before, just stipple some liquid latex over the cotton wool with a sponge. Once you've done the entire outside of the mask, it will look something like this. Now take a smaller section of wool and roll up a piece for the bottom lip and apply it the same way you did the rest of the wool. And once that's done, do the same again for the top lip. Now take a translucent powder and go all over the cotton wool and latex. This is to set the latex so that it doesn't stick to anything else. I'm now taking a white face paint and a small brush, and I'm painting on where I want the top set of teeth to go. And now I'm doing the same again with the bottom set of teeth, which are going to be smaller obviously. Now I'm taking that small brush again with the black eyeshadow, and I'm going round every single one of the teeth, just outlining it in black. Now I'm just starting to outline the rest of the mask, and basically what I'm doing is I'm just drawing black lines around the outside to separate the outside of the mask from the likes of the teeth and the lips, etc. Now I'm taking a yellow eyeshadow, the one I'm using is Sugar Pills Butter Cupcake, and I'm putting that along the teeth. It's just to make it less white and new looking. Looking at Twisty in the show, you can see his teeth are all old and rotten. Then I'm taking a dark red face paint and I'm painting in the gums and the lips. I'm adding a bit of highlight to the lips and gums by using a small amount of white face paint on a small brush. Twisty has small bits of string that hold his mask up at either side, so I'm just taking some black face paint and I'm drawing them on, joining up the cotton wool at the side of the head to the corner of the mask. I'm then adding some shading at the sides of the nose using a black face paint and then blending it out with some black eyeshadow on a blending brush. I'm now adding some depth underneath the cotton wool around the head. Take some black face paint and just go round the lower edges of the cotton wool. Then take some fake blood and just cover the whole of the cotton wool going round the head. Don't worry about being messy because blood is messy, and if this was real then the blood certainly wouldn't be neat. Taking some red face paint and a small brush, I'm just drawing on the long triangles on the eyes that Twisty has. Taking black eyeshadow on a blending brush, I'm just going right into the eye sockets just to create depth and make Twisty look more evil. Here I'm doing some more shading and I'm just placing a few frown lines with the black eyeshadow. Here I'm adding more of that fake blood and I'm just putting a lot on a cotton bud. If you tilt your head in the right ways, then it'll allow the blood to run and it will be a lot more realistic. And that's the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll leave all the links and products that I used in the description box below. Remember and give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Remember, I'm also on Instagram at shlemonade and you can follow me over there, guys, or else. My last video was a film noir or silent movie grayscale makeup. If you want to have a look at that, click the link here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.